subscribe button. We're alive. We're alive. Hey guys! So today I thought I would share with you my morning routine, which is something that I am quite proud of because I've nailed it down to about a minute or 2 minutes, and that is perfect for me because I'm not really a morning person. I don't really like talking to people in the morning. I like having my own space, my own time, just to like ease into the day. This is not my normal kind of introduction, but I didn't want to start off with anything because I wanted to show you exactly from start to finish how I do my morning skincare. And some of the products are quite new and I haven't shown them on YouTube, but I feel like one product which I freaking love has really changed the game for me. It's everything that I've wanted in a product and I love it so much. So I'm so excited to share that with you, and I think we should just get started. All I've done this morning is gotten up, showered and brushed my teeth, and I've made myself a cup of tea. I'm such a tea person. It got to a point where I was having 9 cups of tea a day. I know, it's not good, but I had to cut tea out of my life, and then I slowly started introducing it back into my life again. I can't help it because I'm British and Indian. I love tea. So generally, specifically in the morning, I try to make my routine as easy, as simple as possible with as little products as possible. So I hope that makes you happy because that makes me really happy. Firstly, I'll go with one of my favorite cleansers. This is the First Aid Milk Oil Conditioning Cleanser. I got this recommendation through Caroline Hirons, which is one of my favorite skincare experts ever. She has so much information on her website. I'll leave her channel up here and I'll leave her website details down below. Like I said, she has so much information on her website. I find it so useful. She does product reviews, she does tests, she discusses what's better for dry skin, what's better for oily skin, what's better for mature skin, what's better for young skin. If you're starting out with new products and you don't really know what you want to try, she gives all of that information there. So I highly recommend you checking out her website and just seeing what she has to say if you are looking to buy a product. But she's the person who recommended this, and I took that, and this is my second bottle of this. This is basically a cleanser. It's kind of like a milky, oily kind of consistency. This is actually a makeup remover, so I use this in the evening as well, but I love using this in the morning because it doesn't cause me to dry out. I'll be doing a video on my nighttime skincare routine soon, but it's taken me a while because I wanted to give you guys some information which would help you rather than me just being like, buy this product, it's so good. I just felt like if I included the science and the reasons behind those ingredients and why I like them and why they work for me and why some don't work for me, maybe you can pick and choose what might be better for you. It says to use 7 to 9 pumps. I use about 12 pumps, and I would just massage it in my hand. I'll just gently massage this all into my face, and you can see that the white milky texture is just gone. It's not a greasy oil at all. I just feel like it really absorbs into the skin. I just grab a small towel and I just like pat it over to get the excess off my face, but I actually like all of the ingredients, so I like to have that kind of moisturized base. Next, probably the most important part in the morning skincare routine is sunscreen. This is quite a new product for me, but I really enjoyed using it. This has been my go-to every day since I bought it, actually. I used to use a Nessa, which is from Shiseido, and I still have a tiny bit left of this, but I think I prefer the Sugar Goop over Nessa because it's got more of the ingredients that I like. I'll go into that in a bit. It's not to say Nessa is bad, it's just got some ingredients that I don't prefer. Let's talk about sunscreen, especially for brown people like me. There are 2 types of sunscreen. One is physical and one is chemical. Don't let the chemical thing scare you off. I know it scares a lot of people off when I talk to them about it, but it's nothing to be scared of. All it means is that it's got a different way of reacting to UV rays. I'll start off with physical because it's the easiest to describe. Physical sunblocks are exactly that. They basically physically protect your face or body from UV rays, and how it works is it's basically got ingredients that reflect rays and sunlight and everything like that. Those ingredients include stuff like titanium dioxide and iron oxide. For people like me who are brown, it's not the best thing. You'll notice a sunblock has physical ingredients because it's got that kind of white cast. It's a bit thicker, it's harder to apply to your skin. What that means for people like me is that it will give me a white cast on my face, which doesn't look that great, and also it's quite thick, so it doesn't absorb into the skin, which if you do enjoy wearing makeup in the daytime, your makeup just won't sit nicely on it. The best thing about physical sunblocks is that they are really good at protecting your skin, but it really depends on the kind of person you are. I like to put makeup makeup on in the day, so I like something that sits with my makeup. So physical sunblocks just don't do it for me. Of course, there are positive things about a physical sunblock. It lasts longer. As soon as you've applied it, it works instantly, so there's no need to wait for it to kind of sink into your skin and start working. It's better for people with heat activated skin, so like rosacea and redness. The negatives are if you put it on, it can come off a bit quicker, so you have to reapply it more, and also it doesn't really work under makeup, and you really have to apply it quite generously for it to have an effect. So it's going to look like a really thick white cast over your face and body, which is something that's not so attractive. Whereas chemical sunscreens are what I generally go for because they contain ingredients which absorb rays and transform it into something which is less harmful for your skin. Chemical sunscreen has these certain chemicals in it which, don't let that scare you, it just works in a different way. These chemicals are oxybenzone, avobenzone, octisalate, octinoxate is another one. There's a few of those which if you look up online you'll find which ones are chemicals and which ones are physical. So the way that these chemicals work is it basically absorbs the UV rays and turns them into something less harmful like heat, and then releases the heat from the skin, so it doesn't react with your skin, doesn't cause any aging, no damage for your skin. And those are the ones that I tend to use because they're thinner to use, they are more lightweight, and so much more better for daily use because they don't provide such a thick chalky base. Another thing that I like about it is that because they are so thin, you can use them under makeup. It has no reflecting capabilities, it has absorbing capabilities. So what that means is that you're not going to have any flashback. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of yourself or somebody who uses a foundation with SPF in it, and in person they look great and nothing looks so different, and then when you get the pictures back they've got like a full-on white face and they've got a brown body and you're like, what happened there? I'll tell you what happened. What happened is that their foundation contains physical sunblock ingredients, which is causing the light to be reflected off their face and hence a flashback. So in order to stop that, I would definitely stop looking into buying foundations with SPF in it because I guarantee you it's got titanium dioxide and zinc oxides in it, and that's what's causing you to look like you've got flashback. So I know that's a lot of information to take in, but what I'm trying to say is you want to look at chemical sunscreen with chemical ingredients because it is super brown girl friendly and it's going to make us look better and protect us from damaging our skin from the sun. I do want to give you a few cons to using chemical sunscreen just so you know. I think the number one con is that you have to apply it and wait maybe like 5 to 10 minutes for it to sink in and really have effect. So if you're going to go out in the sun, you can't just slap this on and run out quickly. What I would do is I would put this on and then get dressed, and maybe 10 minutes later I'm ready to go out. Another thing is specifically if you have rosacea and redness, because these sunscreens absorb the rays and they basically turn it into heat, it might be too much for your redness or your rosacea and you might look a bit hot. But I would just advise you to stay out of the sun because I think chemical sunblocks are so much better than physical ones. And if you do have rosacea and you would prefer to wear physical, just know that you're going to have this white cast if you are going to put makeup on top and then go out. So next step, Sugar Goop sunscreen. What I love about this one is that it shows you on the back, it's got all the active ingredients. It says avobenzone 3%, homosalate 10%, octinoxate 7.5 and octisalate 5%. So it's got a lot of active ingredients in here. It's going to really protect your skin from damage, which is great. Also, what I love about this is quite new, so I actually still have the box. I do this. Who else does this? I keep the box just so that I can refer to it and just see if I need to do anything else. Gives you really clear directions. Apply generously, evenly 15 minutes before. 15 minutes this one. 15 minutes before sun exposure and reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating. I mentioned before I use Sugar Goop and I used to use Anessa. So Anessa, it's water-based I believe, and it's got a bit of alcohol and it's got some physical ingredients. So if you've got like redness and you want to use a mix of physical and chemical, I would recommend this. The only thing is that I don't like that it's got alcohol because it dries out the skin, and I believe it has fragrance. But this one is my favorite new find. This one has such good skincare ingredients as well, so it will protect your skin and boost your collagen and make your skin more plump and youthful and, you know, all those good things that we love. This one's got all those chemical sunscreen ingredients in there that I was talking about before, but it also has orange peel oil and lemon peel oil, which are really great antioxidants. So not only is it protecting your skin, it's providing it with some really good ingredients for your skincare as well. So what I used to do when I used to use Anessa is I used to apply this and then I used to apply a vitamin C cream on top. So if you're like a one-step girl, this is for you. They both have the same kind of consistency. It's like slightly milky. You don't need that much at all. And I'm going to purposely put on more because I want to show you that it kind of like absorbs into nothing.
smells of oranges. It smells incredible.
And then I would let that absorb for a little while. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. As you can see, I am still moist. I love being moist on my face, just not in any other part of my body. But yeah, on the days that I feel really dry, I will go in with this Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist and I'll just spray it all over my face. And I go in with this before, after makeup, when I'm feeling dry, dehydrated. It's a really nice way to add more hydration, but I feel dewy today, so I don't need any more. The last product that I go in with, especially when I'm feeling a little bit drier, I feel like I'm extra moist today because I did a face mask last night. I did a hydration sheet mask, which really makes me moist. Anyway, the last product that I normally use on a day-to-day basis, especially if I'm wearing makeup, I want to have a really nice, kind of like slightly tacky base so that I can apply foundation nicely and concealer nicely. This one is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. It's got vitamin C and E and a bunch of other good stuff. So what I like about this is that it really moisturizes the skin and it's got vitamin C, so it's going to really brighten any dark patches on your face. I've got like a dark patch here and you can see that it's practically gone because I use a hell of a lot of vitamin C. You want to be using this kind of stuff in the daytime because it's going to protect your skin from all the damage that might happen in the daytime. So pollution, sun exposure, anything, you want to be having your antioxidants on top of your face, and this is one of them. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you have any questions, comments or concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. The button is also down below, and please click the notification bell next to it. Ding! I thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!